Meme coins are one of the top performing sectors in every single bull market, but long term, many of these projects just fail, go to zero, and aren't long for that many market cycles. But recently, I've been trying to find some meme coins that combine the aspect of community and meme coins and the hype behind that whole entire sector, but also with utility. And one project I recently invested in is called Dog Libre, and it's a meme coin with a mission, because ultimately it's a project that I am very passionate about with what they're doing in the dog space. I personally rescued my dog a couple of years ago, back in 2019, and this project is doing a lot for rescue and stray dogs all around the world, because with Dog Libre, right now they're in their pre-sale. They've raised just around $350,000, and right now if you purchase Doggle, D-O-G-L tokens, right now one Doggle token is equal to 0.00000054. You can buy it with ETH, USDT, card. You also can get it with BNB. You just have to connect your wallet. They also have staking available, where right now, if you go ahead and stake your tokens, it's 19 million, just over 19 million Doggle per ETH block. So you can see they've already had, hundreds of millions of Doggle tokens that have been staked. This is something that's really exciting as well. But the real reason why I invested in this project and why I'm part of its pre-sale is because of what they're doing in the dog care space. So with what they are doing is, first of all, they have their first value proposition, which is a meme coin, a strong community, growing very rapidly. They're at around 15 to 16,000 followers on Twitter in a very short period of time. But the second value proposition of Dog Libre is a deep penetration of the dog care industry with the intelligent integration of blockchain technology. So they talk about how people have massive emotional ties to their pets, and in Hong Kong, for example, pet care costs are at all-time record highs of around $90,000 over the life of an animal. And this is one of the higher regions of the world for dog care spending, but it's very similar across all regions, where we're seeing these numbers at record highs. But long-term utility for Dog Libre is that the founders, they have a passion for dogs and helping dogs across the world. They want to create a positive impact. So some of the initiatives they have are NFT gamification. So stray dogs are mintable as NFTs, where they can earn rewards in a comprehensive gaming ecosystem. They have easy adoption. Anybody in Metaverse can see what stray dogs are globally available and choose to adopt. You could see hard asset acquisitions, from dog cafes to dog grooming to stray care facilities, dog wearables, dog food companies, dog merchandise, and more. Walk to earn. They're launching this, which is going to have a program where both owners and dogs benefit with Doggle rewards, just like Steppen, but for dogs. They also talk about donation model disruption, live feed rescue operations. And the cool thing about this is the live video feeds of stray dogs being rescued and taken care of by the new owners. They started their pre-sale with a live rescue in Valencia, Spain, which is still viewable online. The DAO governance, localized dog care, small business partnerships, specialized research repositories, and the saving of lives, because ultimately 650,000 dogs are killed in the US every single year, and they are trying to drastically reduce this number. Not only this, though, but if you're looking at the overall dog space and dog industry, you can see that in the dog industry, there are over 200 million stray dogs in the world, according to the World Health Organization. Every single year, 3.3 million of these dogs are forced to go into shelter, and 650,000 are killed in the United States alone. These numbers aren't 100% accurate, but just these numbers, what they can track, are absurd, absolutely ridiculous numbers. And so because of what they're doing with, in the dog space, trying to create this whole entire ecosystem to benefit stray dogs, they are trying to reduce this number drastically. So you can see all their solutions just listed on the left-hand side of the screen for their white paper, where they talk about their ecosystem model, the adopting dogs, through the metaverse, creating work and business opportunities for quality pet care. They talk about, all these other things right here. If we scroll down a little bit further, one thing I think is really interesting is a revenue model. I've never really seen a meme coin with a revenue model, but with Dog Libre, they have an entire revenue model already developed, because this shows how committed they are long term. They show how metaverse and games, NFTs, real world assets, personalized DApps, pet products, pet services, and advertising revenue are all going to be funneled and help to support the Doggle treasury. With this treasury is going to then be used to help stray rescue, token holders reward, care and earn reward, play and earn gaming reward, and development and growth. The cool thing about this project is not only this, but also if you're looking at some things outside of the treasury, outside of them making money, outside of their mission. They have a extremely interesting and strong team and backers. If you're looking at straight savior squad, this represents, a lot of the people who are part of the team, backers of the team. And it says, look, SSS is derived from early backers who are volunteering their skills, knowledge, funding as contributions, and have adopted at least one stray NFT, which represents a stray dog in real life. They have keen interest in ensuring the success of Dog Libre with humanitarian standpoint, and you could see that Li-Lin Liu is the former advisor, CMO of Decentral Games, Decentraland, mentor of R3 and Outliers Venture Capital. So he's one of the founders of the project. You see Mudit Gupta, CISO of Polygon, tech partner of Delta Fund. You could see Ray Youssef, founder of Noons and Paxful, and you can see the list goes on and on, from having connections with ZSync to MakerDAO to Decentral Games, Decentraland, Tencent developer. You can see their connections run really deep in not only the crypto space, but also in the tech space, which is something that is really unheard of for a up-and-coming project in the meme coin sector. Most of the time, you don't hear anything about the team, anything about the backers. You just see a project launch and you don't know who's launching it. But with this project, they're doing something extremely different in the meme coin space because of, combining that meme coin community aspect with real world utility. The last few things I want to go over is going to be with tokenomics and roadmap, because if you're looking at the tokenomics, it is very interesting. You can see tokenomics are both, in their white paper. They also talk about them on their website if you go to the main page and you scroll down a little bit. So they don't have a launch date just yet, but they say, look, the total pre-sale aspiration is, around that $12 million mark, raised across multiple different rounds. Right now, the price is the cheapest it will ever be because they have 6 days and 14 hours until they increase their price yet again. So you see right now is the cheapest you'll be able to get in. And if you're looking at their white paper, you can see in terms of the roadmap, they don't have a specific date yet, but when they hit that $12 million mark, that's their aspiration. Then we'll see a more solid date as to when they're launching. If you're looking at the roadmap, though, we can see 2024 is Dog governance token launch, strategic partnerships, including centralized exchanges and L2s, K9 market research and ideation. Then you get into late 2024 for Genesis, Dog Libre NFT, rapid pre-sale sellout, Hound staking active, tier 1 centralized exchange launch. They talk about into 2024 with metaverse games for, their Dog Libre NFTs, mainstream brand partnerships. They talk about late into 2025, walk to earn, adopt to earn to adopt, those, exciting developments that they have coming forward, the $1 billion market cap target. And then into 2026, they talk about, full bark expansion into the pet care industry, Wolf AI analytics, and then later into 2026, they have, Mutt mobile release, service dog program, and a lot more. So this project has so many exciting developments coming to the project long term. And if you are someone who looks to invest in meme coins, but wants something that could be around long term, wants something with a solid team, wants something with real world utility, this is the project that I would be keeping an eye out on, because I have not yet seen any other meme coin community, meme coin project with this strong of a team, with this many connections, or that has this much utility. So this is a project I did invest in, so I want to let you guys know that, but I'm curious to see your thoughts on it as well.